Hey y'all, it's me Ryan here. Have you ever seen one of these? It's a white little puck. It's called an AirTag. Apple came out with these back in April 30th, I think, of this year. And I like these quite a lot. I have 3 of them now. 3 of these little pucks. But what they are is they're little Bluetooth trackers like Tile. They just work well with my phone. I kind of like keeping track of my stuff, so if you want to rob me, you have another thing coming, buddy. But yeah, I like AirTags. I think they're pretty cool. But I was looking at the Target website for my 3rd AirTag. This is my 3rd one, by the way. And I noticed there are some very bizarre reviews for AirTags. And I wanted to talk about those today. I don't really have anything to tell you to do, like how to do something today. So I thought I was going to do another thing like this, where I just kind of say, hey, I want to talk about AirTag reviews because I think they're kind of funny. And yeah, but first I think I need to explain how AirTags work. So basically AirTags are a Bluetooth tracker that you can connect to any Apple device, an iPhone, an iPad, or a Mac, or an Apple Watch, and you can track your location of the item as long as it's in Bluetooth range of another Apple device with the Find My network enabled. So then, if you throw an AirTag out into a field, you cannot keep the location of it constantly updating. AirTags don't constantly update. They have to be in Bluetooth range of another Apple device to update. So if I throw my keys in the yard right there, they will not update automatically. You have to go walk towards it or have an Apple device connect to it so then it can update the location of it. Now AirTags don't need just your iPhone. You can connect an AirTag to any iPhone, iPad, or Mac. Like, not keep it so they own it, but just so like the Bluetooth can talk to each other. So if like a stranger's iPad walks past my AirTag, it'll say, hey, I saw Ryan's AirTag at this location, and it'll tell the Find My network that, hey, Ryan's AirTag's at this location, so then it can tell me that my AirTag's at this location. So if I left my AirTag at like a store or something, the likeliness of someone with an Apple device walking by it and updating the location of it is very high because there are like a billion Apple devices out there. So yeah. Basically, AirTags just work with Bluetooth, and they don't update constantly. So the main point of what I just said, that's like the main point of what I'm trying to say here. So if you have an AirTag, it doesn't update constantly, but you can find it pretty easy if you do lose it. So that's cool. But you just have to be connected to it with Bluetooth, and they connect in the background. You don't even notice it. Okay, anyway, let's talk about AirTags now and the reviews I found. Alright, so Target.com. Let's see what we have here. There's a little subcategory to this where it's just parents want to track their kids. And AirTags aren't the product to do that with. You want to either buy an iPhone, an Apple Watch, or something like that. AirTags aren't the product to track kids with. But there's one review that says, worst, worst, worst. It is the worst tracker you can ever find for anything. Good thing it is cheap. Otherwise, I will be asking money back. I use it for my daughter, and it drives me crazy. I can never track her to where she is at. For 3 hours, it'll say she's at the same address and wouldn't update. It's the worst thing. It's the worst. Don't waste your $29 on this. So as I said already, the way to use AirTags is with Bluetooth. If someone else doesn't have an iPhone around you, you won't be able to see where your AirTag is. So that's how AirTags work. So you cannot probably use it to track a kid. But there are more kid reviews, like tracking reviews that I think are kind of funny. So let's keep looking. Alright, here's another kid one. So it says, not precise location, it did not update. So this one says, it didn't work when it separated... Oh, these people, I can't type. It didn't work when it was separated from me and stayed on the same address even when it was more than 5 miles from me. I tested it by placing it in my child's backpack, hoping to alert me saying that it was away from me, but didn't alert me nor precise location when I opened my Find My, even used the lost item and didn't ping at all and nothing. I cannot read. I might have to get text-to-speech for this. But yeah, like I said, Bluetooth. It uses Bluetooth to track where the devices are. So if someone doesn't have an iPhone or an Apple device that's near you, you won't be able to find your AirTag, so you can't find your kid. And like I said, AirTags aren't the product for kids. They are supposed to be for like items, not for people. That's human trafficking. You don't want to do that. I think a lot of these reviews just have to be with your own moral compass here. So this one says, works perfectly for preteen. As long as there is an iPhone nearby, the AirTag will update its location, and this lady knows that, which is good. I am happy for her to know that. That's how these work. Most of these people are just like, it doesn't update, yeah, because there has to be an iPhone near it. Anyway, My son has missed the bus a few times, and I know I don't have to call the school to track him down. I know exactly where he is. I'm not buying an iPhone for a 12-year-old. That's too young for a phone anyways. $30 AirTag is well worth the price. Highly recommended for keys, backpacks, pets, etc. I'll be purchasing more. I don't know if you should be tracking kids with these things because it doesn't seem right to me. Like, just buy them a phone at that point. You can get an iPhone for $400. I just don't think AirTags should be the like tracking kids product. I think there's like I get an iPhone. You can track and see where that is at all times. It has LTE. It's great. And yeah, I don't know. But at least this lady knew that you have to have an iPhone near an AirTag. I don't think it's that hard to find this out. Anyway, I think it's funny. There are two of like the exact same review right next to each other. The first one says not something to use to track child or pets. The next one says great, we'll buy more. But the first sentence also says recommend if you have children. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could keep going about these kids AirTags, but I just don't think these are for kids. I just think it's kind of weird. And also, I saw one. I gotta find it now. There's one about tracking a husband. Why you don't share your location? Like, you could just share your locations with your iPhones. So yeah, a lot of people want to buy these for their kids, and I just don't think that's right. Buy them an iPhone, or don't track them at all. Honestly, that's what I'd say. I don't have kids, so I don't really know what to say about that. I don't really have a foot in that race, I guess. But anyway, a lot of people don't know what they're talking about with AirTags, which I think is kind of funny. That's why I want to read these comments to you today, because, I don't know, people are uneducated about technology. Me, though, nah, don't catch me uneducated about any technology. Yeah, AirTags, that's basically the main point. You have to be close to an iPhone for them to work. That's the whole point of the AirTag. You can't just put it in your yard, like I showed you, and make it update, like your lawn gnome or something. That's not how it works. You have to have it next to a phone. Okay? That might be a foreign concept to some of you, but yeah. So, like, if you're at Target and you lose something, and the likelihood of someone having an iPhone is very great, because there's a billion Apple devices out there. So, it's hard to say, really. I mean, I don't know. If you buy an AirTag, just know what you're really getting into. You have to be close to an iPhone, and yeah, that's really about it. But yeah, hopefully I'll have something to tell you around Christmas time. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Anyway, that's it. That's all I have to say. Bye, guys.